Today we're going to be talking about communicating with your elected officials. We get a lot of mail here at the headquarters, and there are a bunch of us who travel around to installations around the country or to MOA functions around the country, and we get all kinds of questions about how to communicate with your elected officials. What am I supposed to say? Those kinds of issues. Pat, what kind of questions do you get most often when you're talking to folks about Congress?
Well, Steve, I think there's a lot of confusion about whether they can contact their congressman, and if they can contact their congressman, do they have to go through their chain of command first? Okay,
that's a great example. You know, we hear if you spend 20 years on active duty, you're constantly hearing, don't contact your congressman about something going on. Give your commander the chance to work the problem. And that's true. You know, if you're on active duty, you don't want to contact your congressman every time there's something on the installation you don't like, or there's something in your unit that you have a problem with. But it's completely different when you're talking about things that affect you and your family, whether it's pay, military pay, whether it's legislation, whether it's healthcare issues, whether it's retirement issues. Those are big-time things that are well beyond the ability of your local chain of command to influence. So those are the kinds of things that we really do think people need to contact their legislators about. Otherwise, they and their family are going to suffer the consequences.
Will the legislator really take their concerns to heart and really try to do what they can to help them?
Well, we do hear that a lot, that says, gee, my legislator doesn't care. Sometimes I write them and I just get this bedbug response back. But let me tell you, they count those letters. And we have seen the impact when we go over to the Hill, when we go into hearings, we hear legislators talking about the amount of mail that they get. Legislators don't read them all, but the staffers count them. The staffers brief the legislators on what they're getting mail on.